Mortal Kombat 10 has an ESRB rating of M for mature for blood and gore, intense violence, and strong language. I'll be honest with you guys, when I was young, you were either an MK fan or a Street Fighter fan, and I was more of a Street Fighter fan because not only did it have my first love, Chun-Li, but it had more of a fighting style than MK. It's true, other than the little differences in special moves that their characters had, they all shared the same basic fighting combat, like punches, kicks, and uppercuts, and its one obviously controversial feature was its violent executions. Many years have passed, and now each character has their own unique fighting style and special moves, and now even more so, I am more of a fan. Now in Mortal Kombat 10, they all have different fighting styles and they all have two extra variations of combat to change things up a little. Now this is a personal opinion. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I prefer if they only had one style. There are just too many moves to learn. The combat is fluid and for the most part the hit combos seem to work good, some better than others, especially with the fan favorites. Also the X-ray beatdowns are back and the package as a whole seems to have been improved from what they gave us on Mortal Kombat 9. So many things have been improved and remodeled. First, they take some of the menus that they had set up in Injustice, The Gods Among Us, and apply them here, and it's so much better to look at.
Hello, love. Been a while.
Not long enough. This is General Blade. I need MPs to my location immediately.
Oh, let's keep this between friends. A trade. Info for freedom.
I don't negotiate with scumbags.
Well then, if mother won't play nice, maybe daughter will.
If you ever.
Back off, and all's well. Piss me off, and Cassie's gonna meet Uncle Kano.
I swear to God, I'll kill you.
Now, if you guys pick up this game, don't do what I did and just jump into the multiplayer because there is a story mode that is not only freaking awesome, but you'll also appreciate the character roster more. See, when I just played the multiplayer, I felt a little disappointed about the characters that they have chosen, thinking, why these guys and not bring back some of the other classic characters to fight? But after playing the campaign, I realized that they are introducing new characters for a new generation.
Once we hit the drop point, we split up. Jackie and I will come in from the south, you two from the west. Rendezvous here, the north entrance.
Then what? A simple pick up and go?
We bag him if he resists.
Resistance might be more possible than you think.
Don't sweat it. It comes to that, Sub-Zero won't know what hit him.
The entire story is about this new young group, some related to the main characters, some aren't, but they are the main focus of the story mode. Once I finished the campaign, I really liked the new characters because I knew who they were. I got to know them, and in other words, I really came to like them very much. The related ones and the ones being trained by classic characters like Cassie and Jackie share the same fighting traits of their parents, but still different enough that they have their own special moves. Same goes for the other students training under other senseis. I'll let you guys figure out who they are.
You want to take this opportunity to tell us what the fuck shit you were thinking?
I gotta wonder why you'd risk interrealm war for a bread thief.
Because not all thieves are irredeemable.
They do introduce some new characters with their own special moves and executions. Unfortunately, I found out that online people love using the same fan favorites because they have the easiest combos and they love spamming their moves in order to win matches and move up on the leaderboards. And I think NetherRealms did that deliberately to make the fan favorites a lot easier to use because obviously they're fan favorites. But it's ridiculous. One night I was doing an online matches on the ranked matches, and all I kept fighting was scorpions, just scorpion. And all he kept doing was just teleporting left and right, left and right. That's all he kept doing because I guess that move works with other people. I found ways to counter that, but it was just ridiculous that every person who I was fighting, I was just fighting Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and I can't even think of the other ones right now, but there's like 5 of them, which you'll constantly see on the online battle forums. I really like this game, you guys, and I think you will too. I've gotten my $60 worth, and I'm pretty happy with this purchase. If you guys aren't into fighting games, you might want to avoid this one because losing can be frustrating, and sometimes being humiliated with fatalities and brutalities might get you upset. You can interact with certain objects in the levels for some gruesome slow motion beatdowns, but I would have loved to have seen some transitional stages like we've seen in Injustice, and I believe they used to have them in the previous title as well, Mortal Kombat 9. And lastly, the microtransactions. Now you don't need to buy them, but the fact that they are in here just seems like they are really trying to dumb down the product from what it used to be. The most obvious one is the easy button and the $20 unlock everything in the Crypt game. You know, I can understand if it was a special skin or an outfit, but to charge for something that can be unlocked for free in the game is just bad business practices and anti-consumer. Speaking of the crypt, it's back and it's actually a bit more fun to explore this time, although it does feel like you are on a rail walking through the different areas. Each tomb or case has a special reward or collectible that you want. Some of it is throwaway stuff, but others are worth it, like outfits, extra fatalities, and coins, to name a few. Now the good stuff. This game has plenty of fighting situations. There are towers to conquer, single-player story mode, single-player modes, and multiplayer modes with local and online features. There is a plethora of different ways to fight in this game. The fights are fast, bloody, and nasty. This game is for true blood and gore fans. This game doesn't disappoint, and it's not for kids, as the content in the game can be violent. Mortal Kombat 10 is a great game, beautiful graphics, great story campaign, and a big roster of characters to choose from. And the best part, it's really a lot of fun. Aside from the spamming you'll encounter with some players online, there really isn't much to criticize this game other than I wish some of the, or all of the classic MK characters were available to fight and not just make cameo appearances in the story. Also, it would have been nice to have a tag team feature. It's easy to get past the buyer's remorse and have a really good time. Totally worth the money and silver coin for making fighting games entertaining again. For more reviews and rants, make sure to subscribe and share the video. My name is Rox, and I'll see you guys next time.
Cassie wins. Fatality.